Rio?
さん。
Sorry, that was a poor joke.
こうして部屋まで逃げてくればユウトさんと二人きりになれるかななんて思っちゃって。
So running here was part of her plan? Although she's a shy person, I thought her running away from just that was definitely weird. Upon seeing me mix a sigh in with my smile, she gently chews on her lip. Rio. Her eyes slowly close, her breath slightly feverish. I press my lips against hers, which were trembling in anticipation.
おかえりなさい、ユウトさん。
I'm back, Rio. Come on, everyone is waiting. Let's have breakfast.
そうですね。はい。
I smile wryly at her vague response.
なんですか?
You can come to my room after everyone goes to bed, okay? I'm serious. I really want to push her down right here when I see that smile. But if I did that, we wouldn't be able to return to the dining table.
あ、そうだ。相談したいことがあったんです。
Yes?
私たちのこと、皆さんにちゃんとお話しした方がいいと思うんですけど。
Yeah, good idea. Let's tell them right away during breakfast. I nod immediately at her suggestion, to which she also accepts with a smile. So yeah, we got everyone involved in our personal circumstances.
ご迷惑をおかけしました。
We explained to them everything, basically the chain of lycanthrope events, and apologize at our seats.
今の話だと、ユウトもリオも自分がライカンスロープかどうかすらよく分かってなかったんでしょ?
Yeah, I guess.
なんで謝るのかよくわからないんだけど、二人とも悪くないじゃない。
そうね。明らかに二人とも被害者だわ。
ムツラくんもリオちゃんもそういうところそっくりだよね。そっくりだなんてそんなこと。リオ、今の別に褒められてないから。
稲村さんはユウトと同じなら何でも嬉しくなってしまうのよ。
否定できません。
Even as she hangs her head, her body is swaying about delightedly. I smile wryly, seeing her like that, before turning my attention back to everyone. I'm relieved that everyone is able to accept us, but we are lycanthropes, you know. Are you sure?
いいでしょ、別に。ユウトはユウトだし、リオはリオだし。
私が昔言ったことに関しては、発言を訂正して謝罪させてもらうわ。
それこそ訂正も謝罪も必要ないと思いますよ、柳井先輩。だいたいそんなこと言ったら吸血鬼だって普通は怖くて忌まわしい存在だって話になっちゃうよ。
Well, true. What about you, Nicola? If you have anything to comment on, please say it. He hasn't said anything since we first brought up this topic. Maybe having everyone accept us is being too optimistic.
すまない。こんなことを言うのは本当に良くないことだとは分かっているんだ。だけど今の話を聞いて僕は冷静でなんかいられないよ。いられるはずがない。
I see. I understand how you feel, but please accept us if possible.
かっこいい。
What was that?
ずるいよユウトくん。なんだよその設定。かっこよすぎるだろ。謎の組織に知らない間に改造された改造人間、いや改造吸血鬼。しかもその存在ゆえに追い狙われる。その上同じ境遇のヒロインと出会い恋に落ち、彼女を守るために命を懸けて戦う。ああも
う落ち着いてちょうだいニコラ。この二人のは設定じゃなくて本当のことなのよ。あなたの中二病とはわけが違うの。
だからこんなことを言うのは良くないって言ってるだろ。っていうかそれが本当のことっていうのが一番かっこいいよ。僕の負けだよ。
And here I was thinking that Nicola had the most common sense. It's a shame in many ways. Why is that? Anyway, sorry, Nicola.
ニコラ先輩、ごめんなさい。
謝ってほしいわけじゃない。謝ってほしいわけじゃないけど、でもこれからユウト様、リオ様って呼んでもいいなら。
No thanks.
滅びの時が。
It's a real shame.
リオ、ご飯おかわりある？お茶碗ちょうだい。よそってあげる。ありがとう。てんこ盛りで。エリナちゃん、寝る前にそんなに。あずさはもっと食べないとおっぱい大きくならないよ。おっぱい大きくならないとユウトみたいな彼氏できないよ。
That's not true. There are a lot of guys who like small breasts.
リオちゃん、おっぱじゃなくておかわり。
僕もおかわり。
結局いつも通りね。
I catch Muse quite mumbling. She was probably feeling more worried about it than both Rio and me. Thanks for everything, Mew.
ユウト、何のことかしら？お、ユウトとミュウがアイコンタクト取ってる。この後部屋に行ってもいい？みたいな。
That's not what we were talking about.
いい加減なことを言わないでちょうだい。誘うならもっとアダルトな誘い方をするわよ。
それあんまりフォローになってないよ。ヤトさん、ヤライ先輩と私の二人とってことなんですか？
Well, I wouldn't mind that. Huh?
だってヤトさん、さっき私に来ていいって言ってくれて、それをヤライ先輩にも。でも私、それでも構いませんから。ユウトさんに愛してもらえるなら、私どんな形でだって。
I quickly stopped her mouth, but it was still too late.
ねえ、さっき私に来ていいっての部分が気になるのだけれど、前後関係から考えてユウトが自分の部屋に来ていいよってリオに言ったってことだよね。
そして時間としてはこの後、すなわちみんなの就寝時間に。
ムツラくん、
Yeah?
リオちゃん。はい。寮内ではエッチな行為は慎んでください。
And thus our alone time gets postponed. I felt extremely disappointed. The lunch looks delicious today too. I'm digging in.
召し上がれ。
Although the case with Hasuzawa still remains, the vampire drug case itself seems over. Even our chief, who had been working day and night on this case, finally returns to school as our teacher. During our late night break, I'm having Rio's homemade lunch as usual. Which reminds me, since we managed to crack a large case, I've got some time after school now. What about you?
あ、今日は大木先生のところに行くように言われていて。
The doctor?
はい。
She continues speaking after looking around restlessly.
来館スロープの件できちんとした検査を受けた方が良いと。
I see. Actually, he started asking me to go for regular checkups too after finding out about my multiple abilities. I have some things I want to ask him about in regards to the lycanthrope case, as well as in relation to Rio. I don't want to be the one to approach him, but it's frustrating that there aren't any other doctors that I can rely on. Sounds good to me. I'll go too.
本当ですか？では放課後に待ち合わせましょう。
Even though we are already flirting around like lovebirds at school, her delighted reaction after I tell her that we are going together is just adorable. Seeing her like this, I can't help but smile. Our classes finish at the same time, right? I'll drop by your classroom after school finishes.
私のクラスにですか？それは
Is it embarrassing?
はい。
I suppose so. Of course you'd be embarrassed that someone like me is your boyfriend.
ユウトさんはなんかじゃありません。私なんかにはもったいないくらいの素敵な彼氏です。
You should have more confidence in yourself too. Anyway, since you are proud of me, I'm going to pick you up. But if you really don't like the idea, then I won't.
どうしてもというわけでは、
So it's settled?
ゆうとさんのいじめっ子。
Now off to Rio's classroom.
ゆうと、もしかして教室にリオを迎えに行く約束でもした？
Yeah, how did you know?
だってリオ、顔真っ赤にしたまま自分の席で固まってるんだもん。帰ろって言ったら、今日はちょっと、だって可愛いよね。で、どこ行くの？
To the hospital, that's all.
妊娠？
Why is that the first thing that comes to your mind? It's just a checkup, you know, for that.
ああ、そっか。なんかめんどくさそうだね。
Yeah, but we have to deal with it. I'm just glad that we can lead normal lives.
なるほど、了解。ごめんね、呼び止めて。早くリオのところに行ってあげて。
Yeah, yeah. I wave to Elena and head for Rio's classroom. This is the one, right? Excuse me, is Inamura Rio here?
稲村さんですか？はい、稲村さんならあそこの。
Oh, there she is.
本当にいた。
Huh?
なんでもありません。なんでも稲村さん。
Just as Elena said, she jumps up from her seat with a loud screech whilst her face is all red.
ゆうとさん。
I'm just coming to meet you at the classroom. You don't have to be so nervous.
だって緊張っていうか恥ずかしいっていうか。
Less than half the class is here, but they're causing quite a stir over the situation. I suppose her embarrassment is understandable.
行きましょう、ゆうとさん。ゆうとさんって呼ぶんだ。
Oh, by the way, thanks.
稲村さん、またね。ごゆっくり。また明日。あれ？ごゆっくりってなんだろう。
Good question. It seems that girl knew about Rio having a boyfriend. Even if she didn't, I dare say she would have figured it out after seeing Rio's behavior.
明日クラス中の噂になっちゃってるかも。
Sorry.
別にいいですけど、少し自慢しちゃいたい気もありましたし。私、ゆうとさんのことを意識するまでそういうこと全く考えていなかったので、クラスメートにもよく奥手だとか言われていたんです。今日のことが噂になってしまえば見返せるなんてことをちょっぴり思ってしまいました。
I see. She lowers her head at that.
ゆうとさんとの関係が噂になっても恥ずかしいだけで済みますけど、私たちが来館スロープだって噂になってしまったらどうなっちゃうんでしょうね。
That's naturally something to feel uneasy about. The rumors wouldn't only hurt us, the people in question. The people around us could very well be dragged into it. I'm not too worried about that.
そうなんですか？
I have a feeling that people are so afraid of lycanthropes that they've become merely stories.
現実感の薄い存在。
As long as we don't show others convincing proof, any lycanthrope rumor would sound like nonsense.
よっぽどの証拠ってゆうとさんが私を助けるときにやったような。
Yeah, like that, but I can probably make up an excuse for that too. Those people were dealing with drugs after all.
そっか、そうですね。
She still seems uneasy. I guess this may just be optimism. Then, as a precaution, let's flirt around more from now on.
いいちゃん。
What would you think if two scary people were just flirting without a care for their surroundings?
あんまり恐ろしくはないですね。
Exactly. If anything, they'll seem silly.
もしかして今日教室に迎えに来たのも
No, that was so I could show the boys in your class that you're already mine. I put on a firm expression in order to hide my embarrassment. Ryu said she wanted to show off, but I'm no different.
何ですかそれそんなことしなくても私は別にモテたりしませんよ
I'm sure you don't realize. You're the cutest, so of course you're popular.
そんなこと言ったらゆうとさんは最高にかっこいいですから私いつだって気が気じゃないです
That's not true.
私だってそんなことないです
Snort.
もうゆうとさんたらそれでイチャイチャってどういう風にしたらいいんでしょう
We just did it. Covering her mouth in surprise and starts mumbling things to herself. This sounds like there are a few words missing. Anyway, if rumors really start spreading about our lycanthropy, simply flirting won't solve it. The worst thing that could happen would be a murder case where a vampire was eaten, not that it's likely. Wait. If real lycanthropes are still out there, the possibility exists. Hasuzawa is still alive. Placing his lycanthrope research above all else, I wouldn't be surprised if he helps them.
お仕事の考え事ですか
Sorry, it just popped up in my head.
いいえ思いつきは大事だと思いますもし私にもお手伝いできそうな考え事でしたら言ってくださいこう見えても私クロスワードとか得意なんで謎解きには向いていると思うんです
She's the one trying to put on a confident look this time, making me almost burst out laughing. I suppose what I was thinking about was indeed extremely relevant to you, but only as far as lycanthropes go. I was wondering if the real lycanthropes whom the cells inside us originated from are still alive.
本物のライカンスロープ私は生きていると思いますゆうとさんを助けたいって思った時私の頭の中にゆうとさんを助けるための能力が浮かんできました本物のライカンスロープさんも何かあればそういう能力が浮かんでくるんじゃないかなって
Now that she mentions it, I remember hearing a voice asking me, "What do you desire?" However, the voice didn't sound like it had its own will. Could that voice have served as a navigator for our lycanthrope abilities? Maybe, but I think it's something that happens only when you've sucked blood.
そうですねごめんなさい
No, that was a good point. We would have to consider the possibility they only use them to ensure their own survival. Actually, maybe real lycanthropes used their powers to destroy the research facility and the organization?
本物のライカンスロープさんが研究されるのを嫌がって暴れたなら教授さんが真っ先に狙われてしまう気がします
Yeah, then it wouldn't make sense for Hasuzawa to be alive. If real lycanthropes were to go on a rampage, wouldn't they be able to do anything? The voice inside my head told me I could do anything, assuming that anything is possible.
教授はどうしてご自分で研究されようとはしなかったんだろう
If Hasuzawa wasn't the one giving me Daiji the instructions. I think I got this. We should assume that Hasuzawa is dead after all.
ゆうとさん
It was in Hasuzawa's research notes. Lycanthropes not only take a vampire's ability, but also their memories when consuming them. If you just want to impersonate someone, there are many illusion and hallucination abilities available. As for going in depth discussing the research with Midaiji. Oh, but then, why was it only recently that we became lycanthropes?
なぜ今というのは
Listening to me as I practically speak to myself, she asks as if to interrupt me. We hadn't awoken as lycanthropes at the time real lycanthropes were being used for research, right?
そうですね私は多分 高熱で倒れちゃった時なんだと思います。
Not when you came to save me?
初めて能力を使ったのはそうですけど、
Tell me more. I want to know in detail about the time you awoke as a lycanthrope.
あ、はい。私がこの島に来た時、最初に見せた能力が怪力だという話は聞いていますよね。
Yeah.
すごく恥ずかしい話なんですが、ゆうとさんにはもう隠し事をしないと決めているので言っちゃいますけど、怪力の能力を持っていると吸血をしない状態でも普通の吸血鬼より力が強いんです。吸血するともっと出ちゃいますけど、それが高熱を発した後から筋力がずいぶん落ちていて、今考えたら時にライカンスロープになっていて使える能力が怪力じゃなくなったからなのかなって。
Hasuzawa's research definitely touches on this. But hold on, the timing of it doesn't make any sense. We arrive at the hospital as we speak, next time on Dracu-riot. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye!